They say when impact becomes movement, you have gone through the ropes and you're part of the team now, from a participant to someone who's at the helm. Tell us about your journey with YCAP.
My name is Mbuyiselo Vilakazi. I hail from the beautiful province of KwaZulu-Natal, and I've been with YCAP since I was a teenager. So I'll just tell you a bit about my journey and with YCAP. So as I did say, I come from KZN. I come from a small town called Eshowe in a village called Mbuyiselo. Of course, you know, the community, of course, poverty was a problem. It's an underprivileged community. For me, that was not an issue. What was the issue is just the hopelessness. Sometimes poverty is not an issue, but if you stay in a place where you cannot dream, when you are told, oh, please minimize, don't dream too much, you're not going to get far. You know, dream within this vicinity. You're just going to work in town and that's all. That was the major issue for most of us. And then while I was then I went to University of Zululand to study law. I did my LLB at the University of Zululand. And then I was very young at the time, I was probably 16, and then that's when I got introduced to YCAP actually through Mbuso. And then I was like, oh, this is such a very fascinating program. And when I learned of and it was still new at that time, and I was like, I want to be part of this. I want to be part of this. And honestly, when I look at where I am today, YCAP has played a pivotal role in shaping my identity, and also cultivating my values as a person. In every room that I get in, it's those values from YCAP that I carry with me. So then after completing my law degree, I've authored a book, actually, it's behind, it's called, thank you. It's called Primed Up, Your Survival Guide for Starting a New Life at a Tertiary Institution, with the help of Amanda as well. She was very instrumental as I was writing this book, because I felt as if a lot of people from the villages, the townships, they don't have an understanding of how to navigate life in tertiary. After that, I went to do my master's at UCT. I did a master's in intellectual property law. I feel like I've had so many lives and I'm so young. But then I was like, at some point I was like, no, I'm tired of, okay, I've worked for big law firms, you know, international law firms in South Africa, in the States and wherever, but I was like, no, I think I'm not happy with this. I want to do something else. So then I used social media to change my life. I started using social media, your YouTube, your TikToks. Then that's how I ventured into media. Well, it's been amazing. As a result of social media, I've traveled around the world. I'm working with big brands such as your Netflix, your Disney Plus, MultiChoice, and others. And then also then I ended up tapping into TV producing. So I've been one of the producers on the Real Housewives show. I know when people think of Real Housewives, they think, oh, trash TV. Hey, what does it have to do with YCAP? But I've been one of the producers on the Real Housewives franchise. I've been one of the consultants for NBC Universal. So those are some of the things that I've been able to accomplish. And recently, Amanda, 2 weeks ago, Amanda attended a screening of my short film here in Johannesburg. So those are some of the things that I've been able to do. But now back to YCAP. You know, when I joined YCAP, first of all, there's so many things that I learned, so much exposure. Exposure is everything. Exposure is everything. As a village boy, getting to you go to a hotel for the first time as a result of YCAP. A lot of people have gotten to take their first flights as a result of YCAP. That exposure goes a very long way. And thanks to YCAP, I owe it to YCAP, because most of the first experiences I've had, it is through the program. And I'm really grateful. Even now that I'm no longer I'm no longer a teenager that I was. Now I find other ways of contributing into the program, even now with my company as well, my production company. I do ask Amanda, where do you need help? Where can we contribute so that we paid forward as well. So I'm really a living testimony that this is such a beautiful program. It can really shape a person's life in a tremendous way. And as I did say, I carry those values from YCAP everywhere I go, even whether I'm at multi-choice, we have a casting meeting, we have whatever, I'm able to, you're able to be good influence in a space and be like, listen, let's maybe not approach this way. Let's not approach things this way. Let's think of impact more than anything. And I'm very intentional about storytelling, and it all goes back to YCAP. I'm a very intentional person. Probably I even forgot other things, but yeah, I hope I mentioned it all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mbuyi.